take 3. I'll do it over here. Everybody should be able to see me over here. So what we're gonna lie on the ground, and I'll have, when you guys are doing it all with your head facing inwards, so I can be quite close to you and have a chat to you. See how you're going. So we're on the ground. We're going to put our feet together like this. We're going to put them as close as comfortable to your bottom, and then we're going to lift up pelvis area about 1 to 2 inches off the ground, and we'll stay there for a minute. And we try, it's funny in this position, you try and just relax. I know there's some tension happening in this area, but try and relax all the other muscles and just be aware of what's happening for yourself. And then we come down after the minute. We slide our feet out about 6 to 10 inches, and we let the legs flop to the side for about half a minute and relax. And then in 2-minute increments, I'll ask you to move your knees towards each other like this. We stay there for 2 minutes, and eventually we'll just keep on going higher and higher until we get to a point where it gets a bit uncomfortable on the ankles. And we'll put our feet next to each other like this, about 1 inch space on the feet, and you want double the space up on the knees, so you'll end up like this. And then there's stuff that will happen for you, and I'll talk to you about it and see if we need to shift your position or what's happening or not. I might ask you to take a breath or what you're noticing or anything like that. We'll stay there, but this is 15 minutes all up. Again, important part, I've had experiences where I've had a flush of energy coming up. It could be that, it could be heat, it could be something uncomfortable in the body, it could be a pain. Anything that doesn't feel good for you, again, self-regulation at 7. And if you feel like you need to stop, which I'll ask you to do anyway, through it so you can experience the differences. Stretch the knees, lock the knees and your toes pointing to your head. So that should stop all the activation. And if you want to, we can come back into that position and just see what happens. And the thing with this is teaching ourselves to allow the body's intelligence to do what it's meant to do. We're not like the animals in the wild. We do use our brain to try and control everyday life, and we want to try and start looking at allowing the body to do what it does naturally. So we need to be the observer, basically. And sometimes it takes a bit of practice. So when you're ready, just put yourself onto the ground, into your back. How's everyone doing?
Yep.
And get comfortable, get your feet together, That's true. Left, getting comfortable. And then when you're ready, when they're close as practical or comfortable to your just lift your pelvis up 1 to 2 inches off the ground. And just stay in that position. You may experience some swaying, and just try and relax as much as you can. Do you need anything else, Stuart, or are you okay?
I'm fine,
Yeah? Okay. That could be swaying, that could be shaking. You want to get that hip up just a little bit further, Rod? Can you do that? That's it. I notice there's a fly in here, that could be a bit of a nuisance. And try and breathe naturally, as naturally as you can. A couple of you have got a little bit of movement happening. Try and breathe right into your chest if you can. Try to forget our chest sometimes. When we're lying down like this anyway. A little bit longer. And just try and relax the body as much as you can, just observe. Okay, come down now. The bottom back down onto the mat. And slide your feet, keeping them together away from the body, about 6 to 10 inches. That's it. And flop the knees out to the side and just relax. Do you want to do that a little bit further out, Rod? Your legs are too, further away from you. That's a bit further. Bit more. Bit more. That's it. Okay, I can stop. I think that's a good distance. I'll come check later. What are you doing there, Gary?
The feet flat or
No, the feet are still together.
still together?
Yep.
Yep.
And you just move them away from your body a little bit. But
From
that's a
the
good,
way that way.
yeah, that's right. So that's a good position, that one. It's good. So just relax. Now put your bum down. We're not up in the air anymore. And just relax your legs. How's your back feeling?
Okay.
If I start smiling, come and kick me.
Okay. So when you're ready, just move your feet away from you a little bit further, Gary, if you don't mind, just a touch more. Okay, good. Now, when you're ready, just bring your knees towards each other by about an inch. And we'll stay in that position for a couple of minutes. Now, if it gets uncomfortable for any reason, you can move them up further. Again, it's a self-regulation thing. What do you think? You good?
Yeah, I wasn't too told with my knees up.
You weren't?
I was until my knees went up and everything started to shake.
You're shaking. You okay with that?
Yeah, not actually.
If you're not, you know what to do. Take it up to the 7. You can stretch your feet out, legs out anytime you want. Or if it gets to the 7, you can move them closer to each other as well. What are you experiencing?
At the moment I'm fine. It's
Okay.
just that when I lose it, it just starts to shake.
That's the idea.
Yeah. So if I pull myself back together.
That's our control, isn't it? It's not that easy to just sort of let go to just the 7 if you need to pull it up. Good. I'm going to put your knees just a bit closer.
Alright.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's good. How are you doing?
Pains in the muscle there.
Just notice, again, pain, with the body as well, just to number 7. And breathing. Right into your chest. And out. And just open that door again. It looks like there's a couple of people getting hot. Gary, you want to put your knees a little bit closer? How you doing? What's happening? Ready?
Just shaking and
What happened? It was quite... What happened?
nothing, just I needed a break.
Let's just further away from the body with the feet. Yep, that's it. What are you experiencing?
Nothing at the moment.
What are you experiencing before just shaking?
Just shaking.
And just breathe.
There's a bit of tightness through here. So.
Just come closer together. Put your, a little bit. That's it, stay there. Stay in that position. You okay with a little bit of shaking? Yeah. That's good. You doing okay?
Good.
Yeah, you know,
Shaking a bit.
yeah. And you can stretch it out and turn it out if you feel comfortable. Okay? Are you hot?
Mm.
Okay. Yeah, heat, anything. If there's anything like up, you feel sick, anything like that, just stop.
Mm.
How you doing, Alan?
Shaky, little less pain. Shaking me.
Yeah. If you could bring your feet a bit closer to the body. That's it, not too much. That's it. And your knees closer, that's it, steady. Steady position. And just breathe.
Yeah, just something different around the top, the hips,
Something not even, or
something like that.
how you doing? Stuart?
Off and on.
Half an hour?
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to close that door again for us.
He's got us all on the floor.
Yeah.
That's it.
How are you guys doing with the heat?
Not bad.
No, it's fine.
Yeah. What's happening for you?
First shaking and the rest of you shaking, maybe?
Put your knees closer a little bit. Yeah, everybody can put them a bit closer. That's it. Good. And then we should do we'll see what happens. What are you noticing? What are you noticing?
Oh, just a little bit of that pain in that groin and a bit of shaking. That's about 5, 8, 5.
How are you doing, Stuart?
Okay, mentally, it's just everything underneath is just.
And what's it feel like?
Actually, it feels not too bad.
Okay.
It's not a pain, it's just a flabby.
A flat.
Yeah, flabby. Yeah.
Your legs are starting to fall apart again. Yeah. A little bit closer, maybe too. Just a bit closer. That's it. How's that? How are you doing, Bree? If you want to stop, stretch them out. Fix the legs.
Just shaking. And my tummy is a bit weak. Oh, it was so bad yesterday. I can't go to the 3 look at legs though.
You have to stop on them, huh?
Just with that pain, yeah.
Okay. Maybe when you come
It's
back
settled,
up,
yeah.
if you want to come back up, put your feet next to each other instead of keeping them together. It might shift the tension area a little bit. So yeah, next to each other, a little bit further away from the body part, just a touch, and a bit further out at the knees. That's it. Maybe not quite. Yeah, no, actually still really. That's good. How's that? Do you feel better in that area? Or?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's the one.
Actually, just widen the feet a bit more. That's it. That's it. And feel okay? Where are you noticing the shaking?
Thighs and knees. And just the top of my calves a little bit too. And then my hips a bit too.
Okay. What about you, Gary?
It is more, the shaking's more intense.
I'd like everyone to just stretch out their feet, or their legs, I should say. That's it. Stretch them out. Just get a feel of the difference of the sensation when they're up and when they're down. That's it. Nice couple of deep breaths. And if you want to, and when you're ready, you can put your feet back into that position. Put them next to each other now. And come back up instead of next to each other with just a bit of a space between the feet and double the space at the knees. Right. feel like this with you like that. You know it's still noticing the same thing? You alright? What's happening for your arm?
It's shaky.
A bit shaky. Or are you feeling shaky?
Just a wobble through the legs, yeah.
And why don't you go chest up there? Any more pain?
Oh, 1 to 2.
How do you do?
No, I'm with them.
What level? Shoulder. Okay. What level would you be at? And breathing, just notice your breathing as well. Nice deep breath. And out. Just gonna check on the time. And you bring your feet, legs together a bit more. Yeah, that's it. Just there. Got another couple of minutes. Are you moving the legs out purposely or do they just fall out?
Moving now.
Yeah, they
I
keep
was
falling
trying
out.
to, yeah, I was trying to move them back in. The shaking got very intense. So that's not.
Bit more movement happening in your arms there.
Right shoulder left wrist.
Okay.
Right shoulder left wrist.
Move your feet. Move your feet up wide enough for this. Nice deep breath. How are you doing? What's the intensity?
4 and 4.
So really
More in just a little bit of sense of fatigue and looking like that.
anything else in there?
Yeah, the shoulders are relaxing more and more as I breathe.
How are you doing, Bryn? Yeah, I find sometimes when you take a deep breath in, it tends to release it. How you doing?
Good. Tremor, a lot of tremors.
You have quite a high frequency tremor?
Yeah, up to about here.
Yeah, it's vibrating.
Yeah, okay, that's good. Because I have to touch myself occasionally to see if it
I
actually
know,
is.
it's going up, it's almost going right into your chest actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
So all the other exercises are built up for this one?
Pretty much, yeah. It's like
Okay.
activating the body for the release of this.
Of this one? Yeah, 'cause it's sort of quite traumatic, isn't it? For my body to shake like that.
It's like it's moving up, it was only a
Yeah.
bit, it's actually moving up further into your body.
Yeah, it's beginning to get up to around my armpits.
Yeah, so it's allowing more and more of the body to loosen some of that tension. Couple of nice deep breaths. We'll just, we're almost finished now. And when you're ready, stretch out those legs. Lock the knees, toes to your head. Yeah, start breathing naturally. Now when you're ready, I'd like you to turn over onto one side and just get yourself a little bit comfortable on the side position. And just stay there for a couple of minutes so the body can integrate what it's just been doing. And I'll leave you to do that. So when you guys are ready, just start thinking about opening your eyes and moving around a bit and stretching and getting yourself up into a sitting position. Just push yourself up with your hands so you don't put strain on your belly. And we'll just sit on the mat and we'll have a chat.